I feel like I have my life back.
Hello, hello! Many thanks! I hope we meet again.
Moving out! Moving out!
broadcasting from an undisclosed location for Radio Free Killer. Now, a while ago, I asked you guys to send in your thoughts on what you think Buggun got hidden in his coal mine. Now, I thought this would be a fun segment. I reach out to the fan base, you guys write back. I gotta say, there are some pretty interesting theories out there, and by interesting, I mean fucking stupid. Come on, you guys. This is what he wrote, okay? And I'm not making this up. But he writes, Buggun is using the mines to hide a secret army of undead soldiers given to him by the lizard people living underneath Los Angeles in return for his loyalty. Oh great, Buggun's a part of the Illuminati. No, he's not, Aziz. He's not a part of the Illuminati, okay? Okay, Nadeesh writes, Buggun's mines are full of lead bars painted gold.
We will see you ordained, I swear it. We will become Darun Madara. God be praised, we're almost free now. Brother, you asked to see me. I just wanted to thank you. This moment right here, this is your doing. I promise you, I won't forget the son of Mohan when this is finally over. Your father will be proud. Now listen. The Golden Path needs one voice and a meter. She's out of control. Look around you. This is what Kirat needs. Stability, tradition, honor. But she keeps second-guessing every decision I make.
Artillery!
Ajay, they're shelling Utkarsh. Go! Go!
I'm taking some men with me to attack the gun emplacements that are shelling Utkarsh. You have to hold out until then.
Everything is burning! Run! Fire! Fire! Everything is burning! Run! Help us! Pagan soldiers are coming! They're going to kill us all!
I'll keep you safe. Just stay inside and don't go anywhere.
Ajay, Sabal sent us to help you defend Utkarsh.
They're moving in from the east! They're attacking from the east! They're attacking from the east! Ajay, you've got artillery incoming. Find cover.
Get to cover! That's artillery!
We've taken out one of the artillery sites, but there are two more. The next one is going to start shelling you again soon. Get ready!
They're regrouping. Get ready for their next attack.
They're attacking from the east! They're attacking from the east!
Oh my!
No one will ever find your body!
have artillery rounds incoming. Take cover.
Incoming! Find cover!
The second artillery site is down. Just one more to go. We can't get to them before they start shelling Utkarsh again. Prepare yourself.
Held them back for now. Get ready for another wave.
The west! They're attacking from the west!
Take them down! Take them!
They're moving in from the east!
Put you in my... Put your finger on the trigger!
You have artillery rounds incoming. Take cover. That's it. We've destroyed the last artillery piece. You're in the clear.
Utkarsh is secure. What's left of it?
Bandra is safe, and that's all that matters. As long as she's alive, the people will still have hope, brother. I need to show everyone that this sacrifice wasn't in vain.
Path is going to do with all the wood at the bottom camp.
Say, did I ever tell you about my first body double? Not the one you wiped off the map. He's number 3 or 4 now, perhaps. Anyway, the first one, Jong was his name. Started brilliantly. He looked the part, diligent but did his duty. But back then, I didn't realize what becoming me to a man. He went completely berserk. It wasn't the random beheadings or the blood drinking that undid him in the end. No! It was a particularly embarrassing incident when in full costume, he was caught trying to sneak into Disneyland using a forged Dominican Republic passport. It was the best part, under a Chinese name that meant Fat Bear. Fucking imbecile.
She gets so wasted when Bugham's gone and she's in charge. It's going to be amazing! Somebody better bring the hash. I'm telling you that.
I need help. Please respond.
This is AJ.
We lost packages in mid-transit, but they're tagged. Sending you the coordinates.
Need me to call in reinforcements?
No. Please don't. This is my mess, but I will need your help cleaning it up.
I'll find them. First package retrieved.
Excellent. The second one shouldn't be far. Hurry!
Second package recovered.
Only one more. You're doing great.
Got the last one.
Perfect. Now hurry and bring them here.
Hey, relax, it's me. I got your packages. What got you so spooked?
Sorry, I think someone was snooping around. Look, never mind, it's fine. Thank you for everything, Ajay. I'll talk to you later.
Getting out here. Stop. Here! Enemy here!
Assistance needed. Over.
AJ here. I read you loud and clear.
Ajay. Yeah, Ajay. Good, good.
Go, pal. Are you okay?
Yeah, you know the drill. Here are the coordinates for the drop site. The Royal Army is on their way, so we need you to grab the shit before they do. Sorry, I have to go. Gopal out.
Al, if you can hear me, I've secured the second one. I got the third package. I'm heading back to you now. Hello? To any golden path in the area, I've found Gopal dead. His bunker's busted up.
Ajay, this is Rupa, the officer in charge of Golden Path operations in the area. Who is Gopal?
Golden Path. He had me securing supplies for you guys.
It wasn't us, Ajay. I have no Gopal under my command and no supply bunker in the area. Whoever he wasn't with us. Maybe you should have a look around.
Look out!
I'm getting too old with this shit.
What do you think you're doing? This isn't your ride. I've got one last job before we wrap things up. Amita needs to go. It's the will of Kira. It's the only way to spare Kirat from more bloodshed. Hey, she's just another pagan. Do what needs to be done, brother.
Here, broadcasting from an undisclosed location for Radio Free Kira. Now, a while ago, I asked you guys to send in your thoughts on what you think Buggun's got hidden in his gold mines. Now, I thought this would be a fun segment. I reach out to the fan base, you guys write back. I gotta say, there are some pretty interesting theories out there, and by interesting, I mean fucking stupid. Come on, you guys. This is what Aziz wrote, okay? And I'm not making this up. Aziz writes, Buggun is using the mines to hide a secret army of undead soldiers given to him by the lizard people living underneath Los Angeles in return for his loyalty. Oh great, Buggun's a part of the Illuminati. No, he's not, Aziz. He's not a part of the Illuminati, okay? Okay, Nadish writes, Buggun's mines are full of lead bars painted gold. Okay, that's a horrible prop. Buggun has a lot more money than that, okay? I heard it from my cousin's best friend's girlfriend. Great, 3 degrees of separation. Thank you, Nadish. That's a very reliable source. Next up we have Ranjit. Now, I like that name because Ranjit's my brother. And my brother also has that name. Ranjit writes, Hey Rabbi, I know what's in those mines. Your balls, loser. Okay, that was actually my brother, Ranjit, but silver lining, it's my balls.
Ajay, I need you to listen to me very carefully. When you confront Amita, she will do her best to talk you into letting her go. You cannot believe a word she says. She is a godless heretic with no respect for her own heritage, her own history.
You? He sent you to kill me. I knew it'd come to this, but you?
Who else pulls the trigger around here?
Good point. Sabal hides behind his blind faith in tradition, and you follow along like one of his subjects? I actually believed you when you said all you wanted to do was honor your mother's dying wish. Go on, son of Mohan, savior of Kirat. Follow your orders, pull the trigger. I'm sure it's the will of Kirat. Very noble, Ajay. You may be sparing me, but you're killing Kirat.
Amita's taken care of.
It's not for me to judge her now, brother. The gods will do that. You have a dictator to kill, and a war to end.
I would never touch a rebel comrade's quarters unless it was for ammo.
Finally, no more arguments. No more spinning in circles.
Ajay, we've been waiting for you. Everybody is rallying for one final push. We're hitting Pagan's fortress. It won't be easy. I heard about Amita. Whatever you're feeling, just know that Sabal only wants what's best for Kirat. We have to get going.
Death to Pagan men!
Incoming!
Ari, do something about those machines! Done that!
explosives to breach the main gate.
Power! I'm gonna fuck you up! I'll steal your gun to the beach! You're trying to get explosives to get through that pit! Target is beneath our position. Drop the trigger!
They won't be able to call for reinforcements now.
You belong down there. You chose your time, and now you must die.
He's above us!
We are the... Go!
We're coming!
Shots fired! Shots fired!
We have the armory!
Gonna move on!
Hold tight! We're coming!
Neutralize the threat!
We're heading your way now!
We've taken the headquarters!
We've taken...
They're mounting a counterattack! Hold the fortress! of the fortress!
Enemy spotted! And I'll make it quick! Got this! Changing magazine! Cover me! Enemy spotted! That was insane! Rev up! I'm okay. I think I'm okay.
Praise the gods.
Let's give it up! The fortress is ours!
Down with pagan!
Thank you so much. Bring it down! Yes, to pagan men!
Long live the golden path!
Really, RJ? What do you have against my likeness? All those posters, Eric, my double, and now this. Am I missing a hint? Should I start taking this personally? That statue was solid fucking gold. Literally. I'm not being metaphorical. Do you know how many artifacts I had to melt down to get it made? And poor Eric standing there for God knows how long just to pose for it. Well, what's done is done. And dinner's nearly ready.
Squall, I got the gate open. I'm heading for the palace.
The Royal Guard is counterattacking. We can't support you.
I'm going in.
Kira be with you, brother.
My life for my country.
More than this, the road that leads to you, as long as it is cool.
inside me only grows. When will you come to me, Sergeant? Now come to me, say you're coming back. Baby, now wait for me, Sergeant. Now wait for me, say you want me back. When will you come to me, Sergeant? Now come to me, say you're coming back. Baby, now wait for me, Sergeant. Now wait for me, say you want me back.
Come in. I apologize for the austerity I sent to help home. Chances are you shot them on your way in. Now, before we begin, to whom am I speaking? The son who returned to scatter his mother's ashes, or the lunatic who has murdered his way to the top of my mountain? If I was speaking to the first guy, then I would say, sit down. Let's be civilized. Enjoy some food. But we tried that before, didn't we? At our first meeting? You sat right here. Paul was off applying voltage to the nipples of your rude little plus one. I stood just like this. And what were my exact words? Stay here, enjoy the crab rangoon, don't move, I'll be right back. Now, if you had just listened, just waited for me, then we would have come back here straight away, together, and scattered your mother's ashes. So then you must be the second guy who didn't listen, decided instead to join the other monkeys and start throwing his shit around. But I'll tell you what. I call a do-over. I say you have two choices. One, you could shoot me for boring, or you could sit down, enjoy some food, and you and I will go scatter your mother's ashes together. So, who did you kill? Is it Amitabh? Sabal? Doesn't really matter. I already know. I just want to hear you say it. Fuck you. My goodness, boy, you didn't even blink. Well, you do realize that you're just giving away your country, right? It's yours. It's always been yours. Kirat is yours. I pulled you off the bus in the first place to pass it on to you. I suppose you could take it back. You're halfway there. One down, one to go. Not that I want to put ideas in your head. At least now we know you have a taste for doing what it takes. Well, no more putting it off, I suppose. Well, come on. And don't forget your mother. You do realize that urn represents all that's left of the old RJ. The pre-Kirot RJ. Once you spread those ashes, all the ties you have to that previous life are gone. And then what happens? Well, I suppose you could do what I did after Mohan killed Lakshmana. Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Huh. Yes, your father killed your half-sister, and then your mother killed him in return. I simply continued where she left off. I killed so many people for them. But then I realized I was only using Lakshmana's death as an excuse to do whatever I wanted to do. Just as you use those ashes as an excuse to do whatever you want to do. God damn if it isn't fun. Well, you finally made it. You're the one and only time I walked into this place. I came in a sane man and came out like this. You will come out a king. Go on, then. Do what you came here to do.
I've given you Kirat, but I'm keeping the helicopter.
done to twist like this.
Sabal, it's done.
Good, brother. It's finally over. I can't believe it. Did you find Lakshmana?
Yeah, I found it, Sabal. My mom's at rest now. Thank you.
Kirat's free, brother. Mohan's at rest too now, because of you. Come on home. I could use a right-hand man to bring Kirat back to its roots.
Hello, David. Oh, Mr. Gale. Ah, I guess that's it then.
No more mayhem and destruction.
Hanging up the old rocket launcher. All right. I really love what you've done with the place. It'll be sad to see you go.
It'll be on the shelf, as it were. Gathering dust.
Unless...
Some unfinished business, perhaps. Loose ends, isn't it? Or people to kill. That's why I just said, Donald. It's Yogi, you prat. Smoke?
Smoke?
Not this time.
Brother, now that Pagan is gone, his forces at Rajgarh are confused and disorganized. We should strike while the iron is hot and seize the fortress for the Golden Path.
There's been an attack! I need help!
I read you. Where's your location?
Sending you the coordinates now. Please, hurry. They're circling and closing in fast.
I'm on my way.
We need to set up some mines to deter them. We won't survive if they attack at once.
Is it normal for tigers to hunt in a pack like this?
It's a streak, yard, not a pack. And no, they've been poisoned by the runoff from the products Noor uses to process heroin. It's fucked with their brains.
Go! 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 Hurry up!
Ajay, my...
It's hard to see where they're coming from.
Use your ears. You should be able to hear them before you see them.
I'm going!
It's like nothing scares them. They just keep running toward us.
Sorry, Ma.
Met a tiger yet who didn't hate fire.
I don't think they're coming back for a while.
And now I can get these campers patched up. Thank you. Hey, without you, we'd all be tiger chow. Move, move, move!
I'm going!
urgent call for any fighters in the area. The convoy is being put on an escort. Signal if you can assist. This is an urgent call for any fighters in the area.
This is AJ. What's the delivery?
Books banned by pagan men. We've been reprinting them and building secret libraries all over Kirat. Will you help?
Sure. The pen is mightier than the sword, right?
But not as mighty as a rocket launcher. I'll send you the truck's location.
Some peace and quiet. But for how long?
No problems getting here, I hope. Climb on top of the truck. We have places to be and people to shoot. So, do you read books? I guess that's kind of a stupid question in today's society, huh? But do you read real books and not casual picture books or romance novels? I mean hardcore military history. Art of war? What about fun class bits? 7 Pillars of Wisdom? No? Ah, well, that's okay. As long as you're reading. You know, the people who are bringing these books to have nothing. Damn truckers always drive too fast on these roads. We're going around. Hang on. This rig wasn't designed to go off-road. So it's our job to educate them about everything. Books contain the whole of human knowledge. Min knows that knowledge is power. Knowing is half the battle. Enemies on our tail! Vehicle incoming! No problems getting here, I hope. Climb on top of the truck. We have places to be and people to shoot. Okay. So, do you read books? I guess that's kind of a stupid question in today's society, huh? Damn truckers always drive too fast on these roads. We're going around. Hang on. This rig wasn't designed to go off-road. So it's our job to educate them about everything. Books contain the whole of human knowledge. Min knows that knowledge is power. Knowing is half the battle. Enemies on our tail. Vehicle incoming.
Pick up your balls!
Got a warning light on the dashboard, but we're okay for now.
It has been too long since I hit the front.
problems getting here, I hope. Climb on top of the truck. We have places to be and people to shoot. So, okay. I'll wait here till you get back. Damn truckers always drive too fast on these roads. We're going around. Hang on. This rig wasn't designed to go off-road. So it's our job to educate them about everything. Books contain the whole of human knowledge. Min knows that knowledge is power. And knowing is half the battle. Enemies on our tail. Vehicle incoming. Got a warning light on the dashboard, but we're okay for now. Gonna need to service the truck and shoot enemies in the road ahead. No problems getting here, I hope. Climb on top of the truck. We have places to be and people to shoot. So, you read books? I guess that's kind of a stupid question in today's society, huh? But do you read real books and not casual picture books or romance? Okay, I'll wait here till you get back. Damn truckers always drive too fast on these roads. We're going around. Hang on. This rig wasn't designed to go off-road. So it's our job to educate them about everything. Books contain the whole of human knowledge. Min knows that knowledge is power. And knowing is half the battle. Enemies on our tail. Vehicle incoming! No problems getting here, I hope. Climb on top of the truck. We have places to be and people to shoot. Okay, I'll wait here till you... So, you read books? I guess that's kind of a stupid question in today's society, huh? But do you read real books and not casual picture books or romance novels? I mean hardcore military history. Art of war? What about fun classes? 7 Pillars of Wisdom? No? Well, that's okay. As long as you're reading. You know, the people we're bringing these books to have nothing. Damn truckers always drive too fast on these roads. We're going around. Hang on. This rig wasn't designed to go off-road. So it's our job to educate them about everything. Books contain the whole of human knowledge. Wind knows that knowledge is power. Knowing is half the battle. Enemies on our tail. We've got a warning light on the dashboard, but we're okay for now. Enemies in the road ahead! No problems getting here, I hope. Climb on top of the truck. We have places to be and people to shoot. I guess that's kind of a stupid question in today's society, huh? But do you read real books and not casual picture books or romance novels? I mean hardcore military history. Art of war? What about fun classics? 7 Pillars of Wisdom? No? Well, that's okay. As long as you're reading. You know, the people we're bringing these books to have nothing. These roads, we're going around! Hang on! This rig wasn't designed to go off-road! So it's our job to educate them about everything. Books contain the whole of human knowledge. Wind knows that knowledge is power. Knowing is half the battle. Enemies on our tail! Vehicle incoming! Enemies in the road ahead! No problems getting here, I hope. Climb on top of the truck. We have places to be and people to shoot. So, do you read books? I guess that's kind of a stupid question in today's society, huh? But do you read real books and not casual picture books or romance novels? I mean hardcore military history. Art of war? What about fun classics? 7 Pillars of Wisdom? No? Well, that's okay. As long as you're reading. You Here the people we're bringing these books to have nothing. Damn truckers always drive too fast on these roads. We're going around. Hang on. This rig wasn't designed to go off-road. So it's our job to educate them about everything. Books contain the whole of human knowledge. Min knows that knowledge is power. And knowing is half the battle. Enemies on our tail! Vehicle incoming! No problems getting here, I hope. Climb on top of the truck. We have places to be and people to shoot. So, do you read books? I guess that's kind of a stupid question in today's society, huh? But do you read real books and not casual picture books or romance novels? I mean hardcore military history. Art of war? What about fun classmates? 7 Pillars of Wisdom? No? Well, that's okay. As long as you're reading. Here the people we're bringing these books to have nothing. Damn truckers always drive too fast on these roads. We're going around. Hang on. This rig wasn't designed to go off-road. So it's our job to educate them about everything. Books contain the whole of human knowledge. Min knows that knowledge is power. And knowing is half the battle. Enemies on our tail! Vehicle incoming! No problems getting here, I hope. Climb on top of the truck. We have places to be and people to shoot. Okay. So, do you read books? I guess that's kind of a stupid question in today's society, huh? But do you read real books and not casual picture books or romance novels? I mean hardcore military history. Art of war? What about fun classmates? 7 Pillars of Wisdom? No? Well, that's okay. As long as you're reading. Here the people we're bringing these books to have nothing. Truckers always drive too fast on these roads. We're going around. Hang on. This rig wasn't designed to go off-road. So it's our educate them about everything. Books contain the whole of human knowledge. Min knows that knowledge is power. And knowing is half the battle. Enemies on our tail! Vehicle incoming! Got a warning light on the dashboard. Is it okay for now? Sorry! We'll need to service the truck assuming he survives. No problems getting here, I hope. Climb on top of the truck. We have places to be and people to shoot. So, do you read books? I guess that's kind of a stupid question in today's society, huh? But do you read real books and not casual picture books or romance novels? I mean hardcore military history. Art of war? What about fun classics? 7 Pillars of Wisdom? No? Well, that's okay. As long as you're reading. You know, the people we're bringing these books to have nothing. Damn truckers always drive too fast on these roads. We're going around! Hang on! This rig wasn't designed to go off-road! So it's our job to educate them about everything. Books contain the whole of human knowledge. Min knows that knowledge is power. And knowing is half the battle. Enemies on our tail! Vehicle incoming! Got a warning light on the dashboard, but we're okay for now. No problems getting here, I hope. Climb on top of the truck. We have places to be and people to shoot. So, do you read books? I guess that's kind of a stupid question in today's society, huh? But do you read real books and not casual picture books or romance novels? I mean hardcore military history. Art of war? What about fun classics? 7 Pillars of Wisdom? No? Well, that's okay. As long as you're reading. You know, the people we're bringing these books to have nothing. Damn truckers always drive too fast on these roads. We're going around! Hang on! This rig wasn't designed to go off-road! So it's our job to educate them about everything. Books contain the whole of human knowledge. Min knows that knowledge is power. And knowing is half the battle. Enemies on our tail! Vehicle incoming!
Mess with me.
I guess you could say these library books are overdue.
Another one of your bad jokes. I won't get fooled again.
Thank you. These books will promote literacy throughout the entire country.
about all the guns out there. Sure, we needed guns during the war, but do we want so many guns around while we're rebuilding? I mean, I've gotten used to seeing guns everywhere. It's weird when I don't see a gun. Is it me or are you also eating dinner with the safety off? Because I don't know if that's a good way to...
Wouldn't it be cheaper to train the Eagles to do this? Get it?
This is AJ, reporting for duty.
Ah, Ajay, perfect. We have a shipment of weather balloons to deliver to our comrades in the mountains. Can you protect the truck and the driver?
Sure, send me the coordinates.
2 steps ahead of you, my friend.
Ah, you're here. We can leave whenever you're ready. No room in the cab. You'll have to ride on top of the truck. You're probably wondering what we're doing delivering a bunch of weather balloons, yeah? We can't afford spy satellites, so the balloons carry digital cameras over men's facilities. balloon is equipped with a GPS beacon so we can recover it when it comes back to Earth. From there, it's a simple matter of pulling the memory card out and sorting through the images. It is the best way to collect intel about Min's training grounds, his gulags, even troop movements. Not bad, eh? You know what they say. Necessity is the mother of invention, my friend. Left side, left side! Roads here are very steep. Parachute to low gear. This might be slow going. More of them! Hey, there's an ammo crate over there. Hop off the truck if you need to resupply. They're taking the tunnel. Watch your head. Behind us! They're behind us! Right side, right side! Enemies in the road ahead! Up ahead, enemy vehicle!
I'm worried the guard might have shot them full of holes. Don't worry, we have everything we need to repair them.
I'm moving!
Hurry up! But the others, they're dead! They're dead because of the Royal Army! We weren't workers, we were slaves!
I've got my Rajita, are you there? The boat is ready to go.
Rajita's on a raid. What do you need?
Hey, it's AJ. So what's this about a boat?
We, liberated some gold from the KEO mine. All the roads have guard checkpoints, so we're using the river instead. Can you help?
Aye, aye.
Okay. I'll take that as a yes. Sending you the coordinates.
One! Keep moving.
Are you my new first mate? I hope you can swim because I can't. Hop in and we'll cast off. This is the life, eh? Maybe I'll take up fishing when I retire. Then again, maybe not. The fish here are real man-eaters. Enemies on the shore! Light them up! Gotta go around these logs. Enemies behind us! Up ahead! Enemy vehicle! More enemies on the shore! This boat's got a big mounted gun. Should make quick work of any guards we run into. And if you look to your right, you'll see one of Kirat's many beautiful temples. Take a photo, because we're not stopping. Don't drink the water if you fall in. I did once and I had this shit for a week. Monsoons bring the water to Kirai. But up here it's all snow melt and glacial runout from the mountains. No one will ever find your body. Iceberg off the starboard bow! Just kidding.
Unload the crates.
It's good to be on solid ground again. Thank you, my
I have a lot of hungry mouths to feed.
AJ here. I can help out.
Great. We're sending food to a starving village, but there's a danger it will spoil, so we need to move quickly.
No problem.
I'll send you the coordinates now. And be careful. The roads out there are treacherous.
Glad to see you here in one piece, yaar. She was great with a gun. You know she could shoot a fly off a yak's ass from 100 meters away. Glad to see you here in one piece, yaar. Just climb on top and we'll get this ride started. So, Omkari's having a baby, nah? I thought she was just getting fat. She was great with a gun. You know she could shoot a fly off a yak's ass from 100 meters away. Omkari could hold a conversation too, but when we were on a mission, it was always shut up and drive. Whatever we were delivering, she made sure we got it there. And this delivery is extra important. People are scraping by on dirt soup. That haram-zada Min is taking us backward, not forward. Omkari would make sure the food gets to those villages, and she'd make sure I was safe doing it.
Omkari had a baby girl. Is that the food shipment?
That's great news. And yes, but it's not for you.
I guess we'll get it unloaded. Oh, I'm so hungry.
Thanks for filling in for Omkari bhai. And you know, I think she'd be proud. Good work.
But the others, they're dead. They're dead because of the Royal Army. We weren't workers, we were
Where can I find these guys?
in a cave where they made us mine for gold. I'll show you on your map.
He's up there! Hold it down! Cover me! Affirmative! Fire at will! Collapsing on target! I see you, you motherless goat! Find him right now! Located Garlic! Must be Garlic! Your life for the King's glory! How are we going to Bloody dog! Fuck you! Death to your entire family!
Thank you. What you did won't bring any of the workers back. But now their families have justice.
I'm happy to hear that.
It's true. We need to work, just not like that. I'm planning a new safe way to make use of Kirat's natural resources. One that's healthy for the land and the people.
I used to think that the only thing tying all the Far Cry games together was the hang glider, but that was before I'd spent an unhealthy amount of my time immersing myself in a web of theories that, if you're open-minded enough, tie the whole series together and maybe, just maybe, point us towards a potential setting for Far Cry 5. Now, the origins of the Far Cry series can be rather confusing. There are multiple versions of the first game, each with slightly different endings and storylines.
Stupid bastard.
For the sake of this whole theory, though, I'll be pretending that Far Cry Instinct's Predator is canonical. Some of the ideas presented here can also work with the original PC game, but Predator has extra story threads that help tie the whole series together.
Far Cry Instincts, Predator.
Right, so this theory revolves around a few things. Diamonds, guns, and the fact that Jack Carver is actually the Jackal from Far Cry 2. Jackal, the clue's in the name, people.
This is Africa, and in this place of beauty, there is an ugliness that infects the land. He's called the Jackal.
The Jackal, who is the arms-dealing bad guy in Far Cry 2, has many similarities with Jack, terrible dress sense being one. Both are also known to be ex-Navy, and both are of a similar build. Interestingly, Jack Carver in the Instincts universe also has a past as an arms dealer for the Mafia, so it kind of makes sense that after the end of Far Cry Evolution, the semi-sequel to Far Cry Instincts Predator, Carver might disappear and start a new life in Africa, returning to his old career of selling guns for profit.
What your old clients don't seem to understand is that they can't kill me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nobody kills me.
The first time we meet the Jackal in Far Cry 2, we learn that the player is a mercenary who has been sent to kill the Jackal by an unknown organisation, whom I choose to believe is the CIA. But why the CIA? Okay, it goes a little like this.
You owe me a damn boat.
At the end of Far Cry Instincts, Jack escapes on a helicopter with Cortez and Doyle, both of whom are CIA agents. Doyle slides a mystery box to Carver as payment for his troubles, but what is in this box that causes Jack to be so amused? I reckon it's full of diamonds. You see, the whole of Far Cry 2 revolves around blood diamonds, and it's possible that this event is what could have kick-started the Jackal's love for all things shiny.
They're my diamonds, mine. I need them for the border troops, so you get that briefcase for me, understand?
So Jack takes these diamonds, heads to Africa via a quick scuffle in Far Cry Evolution, and uses his jewels to set up an arms trafficking business. It isn't a good look for the CIA though. They see the accidental funding of an arms dealer as a massive embarrassment, so it makes sense that they'd send a mercenary with no ties to the CIA out to the UAC to hunt down and kill the Jackal. But the hit fails, and at the end of Far Cry 2, the Jackal offers us a choice. Either blow up a mountain to protect the fleeing refugees and die in the resulting explosion, or take the diamonds, bribe the border guards, and shoot ourselves in the head.
Then when the handoff's complete, that guy, you or me, is going to put a bullet into his own head. I'd do both jobs myself, but there's not enough time.
Whatever task the player chooses, the Jackal promises to do the other, and as both options are suicide missions, this leads us to assume that the Jackal dies at the end of Far Cry 2.
And it'll kill the poor bastard that takes the job. That's either you or me.
But maybe he didn't. Maybe instead he hits the road again, this time ending up on Rook Islands, the setting for Far Cry 3, which is full of angry pirates. Angry pirates with a shed load of weapons that could quite possibly have come from an arms dealer, like maybe the Jackal.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Nobody kills me.
I mean, how else would you explain the Jackal's diamonds turning up in the Rook Islands? There's a section in the Monkey Business DLC for Far Cry 3 where Herc specifically mentions Boa Seco conflict diamonds, and Boa Seco is, of course, the southern district in Far Cry 2.
Yeah, the
pirates got their hands on some Boa Seco conflict diamonds.
Perhaps the Jackal chose to bribe the border guards at the end of Far Cry 2, but instead of following through and shooting himself in the head, he made off with the diamonds, which were then spread around the Rook Islands as payment for various services. This would explain the presence of CIA operative Willis on the island. Willis tells us he is there to monitor Vass and Hoyt, but why would they have been brought to the CIA's attention? Maybe it's because they've been working with or purchasing weapons from the Jackal, who is quickly turning into the CIA's biggest mistake. The mercenary they sent failed to kill him, so now the CIA are forced to do their own dirty work. More clues come from the mouth of a crazy woman in Badtown. It all sounds like gibberish at first, until you hear her mention the Jackal.
No! I was a smuggler and a ship captain, trapped here after the Jackal sold me out!
Not only that, but she also says this.
My name is Jackie. I'm a weapons dealer. Nobody believes me, but they blew up my boat, but I survived!
Substitute the name Jackie with Jack, and you've got Carver's story from Far Cry Instincts. Did this woman used to work for the Jackal? Are her mad ramblings things she overheard the Jackal discussing? She even talks about someone who sounds a lot like Ruben, the reporter from Far Cry 2.
What about me? A war journalist looking for a story to redeem me after I exaggerated the truth.
How could she even know these things unless she heard them from someone who was at each and every one of those events? This all leads us to Far Cry 4, where we get some of the most solid evidence for connections between games, starting once again with the appearance of Willis. Kyrat is a country embroiled in a civil war, which is pretty much the perfect place to go if you're an arms dealer with ambition. And who hates arms dealers? Yup, the CIA, who could have heard that the Jackal is back in business, and so once again have sent Willis to track him down.
I work for Langley, Agent Willis Huntley. Langley, as in CIA.
Another reoccurring character from Far Cry 3, Herc, pops up in Kyrat, and after the final mission of his Herc's Redemption DLC, he refers to AJ as his new tap bro.
Man, I got tattoos for me and Jason, me and Jack, and I'm saving my back for me and AJ, man.
Turns out Herc has two names tattooed on his body so far. One is Jason, who was the protagonist from Far Cry 3, while the other is Jack, who has to be Jack Carver, aka the Jackal. Come on, I mean, where else would Herc get all the explosives for his monkey bombs from, eh?
Fire in the hole!
See this broken down building here? This is called Old Cade House. Cade, of course, is the name of Carver's female companion in Far Cry Evolution. Probably a coincidence is what I thought when I first found it, but then I looted the crate inside and found malaria pills that in the description directly reference Far Cry 2. So did Cade also track Carver through Africa to Kyrat before something terrible happened to her in this hideout? Who knows, but now we've got new connections between the first, second and fourth games. The final piece of the puzzle is a big one, and it comes in the form of another arms dealer.
Welcome! I am Longinus.
According to the Far Cry wiki, Longinus admits to being a former warlord who found God after being nursed back from the brink of death by a priest named Father Malaya. Some people may remember that Father Malaya is the name of the priest in Far Cry 2. This means that Longinus is almost definitely one of the two faction warlords from the UAC, although he bears the most resemblance to Prosper Kowasi, the leader of the APR, just looking a little bit older and slightly more battle damaged. Okay, still with me? Right, so if Prosper was rescued by Malaya after being shot in Far Cry 2 and is now in Kyrat selling weapons, then chances are he's doing that in partnership with the Jackal. Why else would Longinus's missions involve stealing blood diamonds? Did the Kyrati Royal Army steal them from the Jackal, perhaps? So how can all of this lead us to a potential setting for Far Cry 5? Well, it's Longinus's final words that give us the clue.
My work here is done, and now the Lord is calling me elsewhere.
Where to?
South America, I think. Or perhaps Cuba. There are still many sins for me to atone for.
That in itself would mean nothing, but one of the 11 potential locations for a new Far Cry listed in a leaked Ubisoft survey was Peru, which is located in, yup, you guessed it, South America. Mind blown, right? As with all internet theories, this one involved a lot of guesswork and interpretation, but I think it's pretty cool that all these parts slot together so neatly. Chances are most of this isn't true, but Alex Hutchinson, the creative director of Far Cry 4, has stated on Twitter that he thinks all of the Far Cry stories take place in the same universe, so the potential for them all to be linked is there. Anyway, let me know what you think of the theory in the comments below, especially if you think I've missed something that helps add weight to it all. And as always, please do like this video and subscribe for more from Eurogamer. Goodbye.
To our man Matt Wales over here, The Witcher.
Recently, my theory video about whether or not the Far Cry games were connected passed 1 million views, so thank you very much to everybody who's watched or shared it since it was uploaded. If you've not seen it yet, there's a link to it in the video description below, and I'd suggest you go watch it before carrying on with this one, because it goes into a load of detail about things I'm only going to mention in passing from here on out. In the original video, I made the argument that Far Cry 1's protagonist, Jack Carver, had a hidden presence in each and every canonical Far Cry game, and it concludes with my prediction that Far Cry 5 will be set in South America.
Or 2. South America, I think.
It was a fun but surprisingly solid theory, and lots of people agreed that the prospect of having Jack Carver, aka the Jackal, acting as an unseen force influencing events throughout all of the games was quite exciting. Not long after the video went live, however, comments started coming in questioning where Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon would fit into this theory. In the original video, I didn't include Blood Dragon simply because I saw it as a spin-off, and let's be honest, it's blatantly a spin-off, isn't it? It's a silly story that focuses on neon dragons and cyber commandos, and it's set in an alternate version of 2007. There are no references to any other Far Cry games, no returning characters, and aside from a Uplay bonus in Far Cry 4 that allows you to use Rex Power Colt's signature sidearm, the AJM-9, there really are no threads in Blood Dragon that tie it to the canonical games. Then, in February of 2016, Ubisoft surprised us all by releasing a brand new Far Cry game named Far Cry Primal. This caused floods of comments on my Far Cry Connection video that haven't stopped to this day.
Far Cry 5 is Far Cry Primal and you are in the Stone Age, 10,000 BC.
Well, you were wrong, damn it. I had Primal. I wish the series continued.
Well, they don't connect with Far Cry 5 because Far Cry 5 is Farsi Primal and it was based in the cavemen kinda area.
This theory is down the toilet because of FC Primal.
Well, Ubisoft saw this video and said, oh, hell no, and made Far Cry Primal as a big fuck you to Eurogamer.
Ha! It's funny, Beach's Primal has no connection.
The new Far Cry is Far Cry Primal, and it's prehistorical, no connection, so what a fail! Wrecked!
Eloquently put. Thanks for your feedback, I guess. So anyway, I think it's about time I addressed both of these concerns. Firstly, by saying Far Cry Primal is not Far Cry 5. It's a spin-off, just like Blood Dragon was, and so its release does not disprove my prediction. That will probably happen sometime next year. Primal might be a lot longer than Blood Dragon, but it still feels like a budget game that's had its runtime stretched out, so it could share a slice of the big budget pie. There's no multiplayer, no map editor, and it even recycled the world map from Far Cry 4 as a way to cut down on production time. But just because Primal isn't Far Cry 5 doesn't mean it can't be tied to the other games in some way. Obviously, being set in 10,000 BC puts paid to any kind of connections with Jack Carver, so the whole diamond-loving arms dealer angle is out of the window. But there are still some very interesting ways in which we can connect the game to the rest of the series. Let's get the obvious one out of the way first. Prehistoric comedy knobend Urki is blatantly meant to be a distant ancestor of Herc, the monkey-exploding comedy knobend from Far Cry's 3 and 4.
Fire in the hole!
Love him or loathe him, he's one of the only characters in the series that has had a speaking role in more than one of the games. It's an obvious, albeit rather jarring connection, but it's a watertight connection nonetheless. The interesting thing, though, is it turns out he's actually not the only returning character to connect Primal to the main games. While promoting Far Cry 4, Ubisoft created a fictional blog written by a British journalist named Divya Kandala. The blog, divyakandala.com, sadly no longer exists. I guess Ubisoft forgot to renew the domain name or something. But this tweet from the Far Cry account shows that Divya had at one point travelled to Karat to interview pagan Min. In the run-up to the release of Primal, Ubisoft ran a similar promotional tactic, this time creating a fictional blog post for something called the Corley Excavation. This blog documented the archaeological work done by a Dr. Joseph Corley Esquire, and was written by none other than Miss Kandala herself. This means that, while she doesn't physically appear in any of the Far Cry games, Divya Kandala is the only living character in Far Cry lore to connect Primal to the rest of the games, proving without a doubt that Primal is indeed a legitimate prequel to the series. The final way Far Cry Primal connects to Far Cry 4 is covered in great detail in a video from The Game Theorists. It's called Game Theory: Is Far Cry Primal Ubisoft's Missing Link? In short, the video talks about how Primal protagonist Takar's Beastmaster abilities have been passed down through the generations, and that Far Cry 4's animal-controlling enemies, the Hunters, are also Beastmasters themselves. It's a compelling theory, and the video provides a lot of evidence to support the argument. The most interesting point about this video for me, though, is that it's sponsored by Ubisoft, as the presenter points out multiple times. In my opinion, this legitimizes the theory, as Ubisoft probably came up with the connection in advance and then approached the game theorists with the details, offering to pay them to create a video. So, after all of that, I think we can safely say that while Far Cry Primal is technically a spin-off, it should be seen as a canonical prequel to the rest of the games in the series, leaving Blood Dragon as the odd one out. But wait! What if we could connect Far Cry Blood Dragon to the rest of the series after all? Now, this one is going out on a limb a little bit, but bear with me, it kinda makes sense if you're willing to suspend your disbelief for a bit. So, we've established that Primal is definitely set before the other games, and that it ties in with other aspects of Far Cry lore. But how then do we explain the existence of this Blood Dragon skeleton that's found in a cave in northeast Oros? At the start of this video, I wrote Blood Dragon off as a silly spin-off set in an alternate universe, but now we have this Easter egg in Primal, a game we've just proven to be a legit prequel, and frustratingly, its presence is threatening to undermine the whole thing. How could something from an alternate Far Cry universe exist in the canon universe? How could there be two possible futures?
I like the part where they blow up.
The answer is that there isn't. Okay, prepare yourselves for a bumpy ride, because this is where things are gonna get a little bit weird. In Far Cry Blood Dragon, we have three main characters: Sergeant Rex Power Colt, the hero, Colonel Sloan, the villain, and Sloan's assistant, Dr. Darling, who ends up betraying Sloan and falling for Rex. Sloan's primary goal in Blood Dragon is to create rocket-propelled bombs armed with the blood of blood dragons, which he plans to use to destroy the world. Or, as Dr. Darling puts it in this cutscene,
the new payload will infect everyone. They'll become prehistoric savages. Society will collapse. It will be a new Stone Age. And what emerges will no longer be human.
Prehistoric savages? A brand new Stone Age? Wait a minute, does this mean that Blood Dragon is a prequel to Primal? And what about that what emerges will no longer be human line? Well, Takar's Beastmaster ability, that's not exactly a human trait now, is it? Perhaps all of his powers are just a side effect of the Blood Dragon bombs. Maybe while most people slowly died out after being turned into monsters, a few found themselves immune to the effects, or perhaps instead of going full Monster Mash, they developed strange mutations instead, like the ability to control animals. But seriously, this is getting pretty far-fetched now, right? I mean, Blood Dragon happening before Primal is nonsense, surely. Especially when at the end of Blood Dragon, Rex defeats Sloane, destroys the rockets, and saves the world. Except for, does he? Does he really? Dr. Darling's look at the camera as the explosives go off suggests she's been evil all along. Perhaps she didn't really betray Sloane at all. Perhaps she played Rex like a fool and actually rigged it so he was the one who pushed the Doomsday button instead. Think about that and try not to get chills when you hear Darling say this line at the end of the game.
Just one push, and everything goes up in flames.
Holy shit. So, let me get this straight. Rex is tricked into inadvertently destroying civilization as we know it, which then creates a second Stone Age that, at some point in the future, becomes home to Takar and his fellow Wenger. And we're supposed to believe that? Surely there'd be some proof of this in the Far Cry series other than one poxy Blood Dragon skeleton in Primal. Well, remember Takar's Beastmaster powers, the ones that gave him control over animals and that were possibly the byproduct of a Blood Dragon bomb or two? Well, my friends, they also give him something called Hunter Vision, which lets him actually see people's scent. Is that ringing any bells to you? Because that is also one of the abilities Jack Carver inherits after Krieger has him injected with a mutagenic serum in Far Cry Instinct's Predator. Here, listen very carefully to this.
I'm a biochemist. I've studied primitive medicine my whole career, searching for a way to roll back the millennia of atrophy and decadence that's weakened humankind. You see, Jackatan's indigenous shamans use their craft to empower their tribe's warriors and hunters.
Okay, hang on one fucking second. What is this shit?
It's taken a long time and many failures, but I've been able to improve on these folk practices.
Look, I don't know about you, but it doesn't take much to convince me that the Jackatan tribes Krieger has been studying are somehow descended from the Wenger. Is this mutagenic serum that he's been working so hard on some kind of synthetic Blood Dragon blood? If it is, then Carver's just been injected with a massive dose of Beastmaster powers, and we've just connected every single Far Cry game together in a completely new way. Every shaman, every trippy drug sequence, every supernatural power, every hunter, it can all be traced back to Sloane's Blood Dragon bombs that created the Second Stone Age. Want even more proof? Let's take a quick look back at what Dr. Darling told Rex about the end of the world.
And what emerges will no longer be human.
And here's what happens when normal people who might not have a resistance to Blood Dragon's blood like Takar and Jack do, take a dose of the mutagenic dragon's blood.
And what emerges will no longer be human.
Wow. Excuse me while I go have a quick lie down.
Uh-oh.
Okay, these are all pretty tentative links, and the fact that the world of Blood Dragon could have existed millions of years before the rest of the Far Cry series is a little dubious, but still, it does neatly connect every single one of the Far Cry games together. Plus, the effect of the Blood Dragon bombs does give us this tantalising origin story for all the odd supernatural powers that some Far Cry characters seem to possess. And that's it. That's all I've got for you. It's scruffy and more than a little far-fetched, especially when you compare it to the Jack Carver equals the Jackal theory, But I think I've done what I set out to do, which was to in some way connect the spin-off Far Crys to the main series. Of course, you might think I'm totally wrong. Either way, your comments about the legitimacy of this theory would be greatly appreciated. And if you do enjoy theory videos like this one, you should definitely check out my theory video about how Kangaskhan Khan and Cubone's relationship may have finally been proven by Pokemon Sun and Moon. And also, of course, why not check out my Far Cry Connection video again, just for the fun of it. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you again very soon.